New Jersey relaxing some of its coronavirus guidelines, lifting the 10 p.m. curfew and increasing restaurant capacity later this week. But the state, like so many others, is still struggling to roll out vaccines. NBC News Now correspondent Dasha Burns takes us inside the Garden State's vaccination process.
Across the country, demand for doses is dramatically outweighing supply. A national vaccine shortage leaving many out in the cold.
How hard has it been to figure out how to get vaccinated?
Last time I came, the line was around the block. Today was supposed to be only for Patterson residents. I am one. And I thought it would be not crowded, but they ran out of shots anyway.
How long have you been trying to get that shot?
Well, I've put my name in a million places and I haven't heard it. And I'm a veteran. I even put my name in the VA and I haven't heard anything from them.
At a vaccination site in Patterson, New Jersey, lines have been forming as early as 2 a.m.
Because we're open to anyone who's eligible on some days, the lines are so long. They're coming as far as like an hour away. So it's hard to turn people away. The only reason why we turn people away is when we don't have enough.
The city's mayor says the bottleneck at the top trickles down, putting municipalities like his in a tough spot.
The state has told us that's what they're getting from the federal government. It's not like they're sitting on a stockpile either. It's a supply-demand imbalance.
From the local level to the state level, New Jersey invested in infrastructure to vaccinate on a large scale.
What did you have to do here to turn it from former racetrack into vaccination megasite?
It's been an enormous task with having the healthcare providers come in and really make this a clinical setting so that people that were coming in felt as though that they were in a healthcare setting for vaccinations.
We got a behind-the-scenes look at operations at the former Meadowlands racetrack. It's one of 6 megasites in the state.
You've got 20 vaccination stations here, a huge space, waiting area for that 15-minute period. How much of this infrastructure are you actually able to use right now?
We're only using less than half of the space for the medical staff to perform the inoculations for the vaccinees.
They're set up to vaccinate 2,400 people a day, but right now they're only doing about a quarter of that. In Bergen County, local officials had prepared to serve as a supply hub.
But because they were saying we're going to get all this vaccine, we said, listen, let's get prepared. Let's get the biggest we can get so that we can store the most and get it out into the population here in Bergen County and northern New Jersey. So that's why you see these 27 cubic foot freezers ready to go.
These freezers should be part of the solution. Today, they're a stark reminder of the problem.
What do we have in here?
And you can see
It's empty.
it's empty.
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 All those shelves.
Yep. Just waiting to have the Pfizer vaccine stored in here.
And I assume same thing in this one there?
Same thing in this one. Well, to be honest with you, it's disappointing. In the beginning, everybody talked about how much mass doses of vaccine were going to be put out there, and the reality is set in that that's not true.
The Biden administration is looking to change that. Last week, the president announced a 16% increase in allocation to states, and this week bumped that up by another 5%. But that doesn't come anywhere near closing the gap between the amount states receive and the amount they can administer. Still, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy is optimistic about what this could mean.
I have supreme confidence that the Biden administration will solve the supply chain challenges, and they'll be doing 2,400, I hope, sooner than later here.
Colonel Callahan, head of emergency management for New Jersey, is eager for more support from the White House.
The last thing we want to do is have people drive and show up here and be told, not today. So I think the longer runway they give us with regard to how many we're getting and when, certainly the better.
A couple of years ago, could you have imagined if someone told you that the Meadowlands racetrack was going to turn into this?
No, it's a tremendous source of pride. I know the horses aren't running today, but I kind of think of it as symbolic that we're on the back stretch and we're going to make and turn and hit that finish line soon.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.